Hello and welcome. My name is Debbie Lynn Toomey, Injury Prevention Coordinator from Tufts Medical Center, and welcome to the Falls Prevention and Stress Management Program for the Aging Adult. This quick video is just to let you know what's coming up for April 13th. We have a program on a Tuesday, April 13th from 10 to 11. And for that particular day, I have really awesome speakers. They are from the Executive Office of Elders Affairs. And I want to introduce to you, without further ado, Karen Wiley and also Rachel Weiner. Karen, can you just share with us what the Executive Office of Elders Affairs is for those people who may not know that it's around, and what does it have to offer for the aging adults?
Sure. Thanks, Debbie. Executive Office Elder Affairs, we are a state agency and we actually oversee a lot of programs across the state. So we oversee all the nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, all the council on agents across the state, our SHINE program, Prescription Advantage. We also contract and oversee all our local agent service access points, which we'll talk a little bit more about, and our local agent, our AAAs, we call them, area agencies on aging. And they also offer, which you may know about, home delivered meals and homemaking service or home health aides, which Rachel's going to talk a little bit more about. Rachel?
So, yeah, I'll just get a little bit more specific about what we're thinking about for the April 13th event. So Karen and I will be here to share information. We also have somebody from one of the community agencies, one of the ASAPs that Karen referenced, the Aging Service Access Point, that helps to manage services for people in the community as they age. So as a group, we're going to be talking about another aspect of what our office offers is options counseling. So this is a free counseling service for older adults and people with disabilities to really connect with them on a one-on-one basis, and can also involve family members to really help people to understand what the community supports and resources are and to connect them with those resources. So oftentimes people may, as they age, or a younger person with a disability may find that they need some help to live successfully in the community, and we can help to identify those resources. It could be something, an assistive technology kind of a device. If, say, somebody had a loss of vision and they needed something to help them to identify the burners on a stove, or maybe a larger phone, or it might be some in-home services, personal care, medication management, or it might really be looking at a broader picture of different kinds of housing options that are available for people as their needs change. So there's a variety of housing options that may provide some additional supports for people, or affordable housing. So it's a very wide open program, I'd say, that can really help people if they have a need or are looking to the future and want to think about what might be available to them as a Massachusetts resident. And so that's part of what we'll be focusing on. And also we have our partner, Alex, from South Shore Elder Services, who is going to be providing some examples of the options counseling service and how it has helped particular individuals. So that's kind of the layout for our event.
Wow. That, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I am so excited to learn more from both of you, because, you know, there's the office, the Executive Office of Elders Affairs seems to offer such a dynamic and robust program for people, for the aging population. Can you share with me when do people know, and at what age do people know that they start qualifying? And you also mentioned disability. Does that mean a person needs to be a certain age in order for them to qualify if they are disabled as well? Or are they a little bit younger because they're disabled that they qualify?
Typically, for our in-home services or home care services, people are age 60 and above, or with a diagnosis of dementia, Alzheimer's or related dementia. So that's true of some programs, okay, of a subset of programs, but some programs don't have that age restriction. So within our Options Counseling program, which is a component of the Aging and Disability Resource Network, I don't want to confuse people with all this, but anyways, it is. And, there's no age restriction. So for Options Counseling, a person of any age would be eligible. We have another program, Family Caregiver Support Program, and that can support people that are may have a younger person with a disability that they are caring for. That program can provide some respite and other support. So there's that. Let me think. Help me out, Karen. What else occurs to you as sort of with that age divide? You think of other programs where the eligibility might be a little bit different?
Sometimes there's the personal care attendant program.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great example.
It all depends on the individual, but that's why, like Rachel mentioned, with the ADRC, the Age and Disability Resource Consortium, you just come in and we help you and we get you to where you need to be. But that's why on April 13th, we will talk about it all, and we can't wait to see you and
Great.
you know.
Awesome. I have one other question. Now, where does health insurance fall into all these programs? Are these programs free if a person qualifies, or do they have to have Medicare, Medicaid?
Yeah, it really varies by the program. So there are some programs that are for people on Mass Health, some on Medicare. Some of the programs, the home care programs, you don't necessarily have to be on any particular insurance. So you really have to look at it program by program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And how do people know where to go if they're interested in after watching our program on April 13th and they're all pumped up? I need to get in touch with somebody from the Executive Office of Elders Affairs because I think I qualify.
Yeah.
What do they do? Who do they call? What is the first thing that you would recommend for them to do?
We are going to share that. We have a statewide call center and a website called Mass Options that we are going to ask people to use that to get connected to these services and programs.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I'm excited.
All we have to say is don't worry about anything, because even when the options counselors go out, they help assess or help them with the options for everything. So even whether if you were looking for the options of the different insurances and they didn't know that maybe they were eligible for Mass Health or some type of Mass Health for a waiver, that's something that the options counselors do look for and let them know that they are eligible for it. So, but they'll talk more about it on the 13th.
Great. Well, ladies, I am so thrilled and honored to have you be my guest on April 13th, 10 o'clock to 11, to give us more information on how the aging population can reduce their stress, because there's so many wonderful resources and counselors out there that can help us be able to live a healthier and more quality of life, especially during these interesting times of COVID. So, Rachel Weiner, thank you. Karen Wiley, thank you. And I look forward to having you join me on April 13th. Until then, everybody, I hope to see all the viewers out there joining us on April 13th. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.